Yo, peace, 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 peace to everybody out there. I'm your homeboy, Bishop Omar, keeping it real. It's a beautiful evening, October 26th. I'm just chilling, just trying to have a good time with my homeboy, Mr. Grimes, the Poet Warrior. We just here chopping it up. Want to see what's up. I see my homeboy doing his thing, being creative in his own world. So, hey, try to get more about it and then, put it out to you guys out there. So, don't go away. Chill out with us, and you're not gonna be bored. We guarantee you're just gonna love it every minute of the way. Peace out. Yo, yo, yo. Okay, what's up, Mr. Grimes? What's popping?
What's good? Mr. Grimes, Poet Warrior, in the building, of course.
That's it, man. Once again, like I said, I'm Bishop Omar, and I'm here chopping it up with my homeboy, Mr. Grimes. We're trying to get down to the nitty gritty of who Mr. Grimes is, how we started, the whole costume, and the whole vibe. So, Mr. Grimes, we would like to get to know you, and I know a lot of people out there would like to get to know who the real Mr. Grimes is. Can you give us a little background, a little intro, how you started, where you grew up, where you're from, your hobbies, and how you got into the whole thing that you do right now, which is the performing arts, the music, and probably take us through all the costume that you're wearing right now.
Well, to try and break it down, which I'm going to try and break it down as condensed as possible. Basically, I had an idea for a comic book character.
Okay.
And obviously, I was a performer in music. I wanted to combine it together. And it became like a performance art over the years in general. And as people can see now, I've got the cape and I've got the goggles and
you got the knee pad?
Yeah. Usually I have like shin pads as well, but these are like new accessories now. But originally, it was just a mask.
Where's the shin pads? I don't see you having them right
now. Yeah, not today. But sometimes I customize and make it a bit funky, a bit different. So, yeah, that's what's been going on. It's just like a developing process. Things can change now and then. So that's what's been going on.
Oh.
So usually on stage, you'll see me like this, maybe with different colors, red, blue, gray, and, just keeping it moving, really,
Okay. Wow, that's good. So it's all started bit by bit and introducing all these little costumes into your own personified style, or I could say persona.
Basically, a live action figure.
Live action figure.
Yeah, I guess so. A bit of a mouthful, but yeah, I'm like an action figure, really. Like G.I. Joe.
Okay,
I see where you're coming from. You know what I mean? So that kind of style, yeah.
Okay, that's dope, man. So, I'm familiar about some of your work. I've seen you do your performing arts online. Mm-hmm. You post some of them on YouTube, and personally, for me, I love arts. I studied literature in school, so when I see creativity, I can easily identify and appreciate it. But some people may not be able to connect to it the same way. I don't know what kind of reactions do you get, and how can you break it down for us as well?
Yeah, with the costume, there's kind of two reactions. Right. People really, really love it, or people are scared of it.
Oh, that means you're doing a good thing.
I mean, they think that it's a horror movie kind of thing, and I'm like, nah, that's just ignorant. You know what I'm saying? But I guess people watch a lot of horror movies like Halloween and Freddy and all that kind of stuff. So that's where that kind of fear comes from in terms of when people wear a mask. And obviously, criminals, etc. But, for me, it's about, breaking boundaries of art. Some people will have stage presence, as we've known over the years, like Prince, George Clinton. Mm-hmm. It makes them stand out on stage. Right. And it's part of their concept. It's part of that style. Mm-hmm. And that's what's very important, especially in 2018. It's about having your own vibe. Right. And you can go with the flow of what everyone's doing. But what do you truly want to do, as an artist? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Are you going to be scared because people are going to be scared of what you're doing? I mean, art is subjective anyway. So if something you like, I might not like it. Another way around. Mm-hmm. But it's just how we see it.
Straight out.
Yeah.
Straight out. Okay. Get that, man. You've got this project that you just done, right here, which I'm looking at right now.
Yep.
You've called it Rogue Against Automation.
Right here, got it right
Oh
here.
yeah, that's the
Yep,
same
yep, yep,
copyright there. Because I
yep.
remember seeing it, and I'm checking it out. Well, I'm about to check it out. Rogue Against Automation. Is that an album, or is it spoken word? Is it poetry? What is it?
I say it's spoken word, but it's also a soundtrack, a bit of
Okay.
science fiction. It's like a reboot to who I am as an artist. Just taking a different level. Yeah, again, it's a bit strange to a lot of people because in this day and age, it's like people are hypnotized by certain beats,
Mm-hmm.
certain sounds, certain
Right.
vibes. You get what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah.
So to have this project out in this time, it is a bit obscure. And for people to listen to it, some people they might get it straight away and they might be like, this reminds me of a comic book. This reminds me of a science fiction movie or an animation.
Mm-hmm.
But to other people, they might be like, what the hell is this? This is some crazy shit. You know? I don't understand.
Because they can't relate to it, I guess.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then with the image as well, they're like, yo, this dude is on some psychedelic crazy stuff, man. But, you know, for me, I wanted to do this style because I could have done an old school style, like try to do hip hop and stuff. But I wanted to kind of not create my own genre, but just create my own vibe. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I wanted to do, really.
Okay, well, I see. So you've got about one, two, three, four, five, about 9, 10 songs on this project.
Nine, nine, nine.
9. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
sorry, my
9.
bad.
Yeah.
You got 9 on there, and you wrote all these. I mean,
Yeah.
wrote and produced everything except one of them, and you own them.
To break it down, the beats were done by Michael. Well, Michael Q done Reboot Still Rising,
Okay.
and Alicio done the rest of the album. But what it is that I did some old poetry that I just revamped and put a beat with it and just made it fresh. To be honest, you know.
All right.
Yeah.
So, for the viewers or listeners who would like to have a copy and listen to this great masterpiece, how can they get it? Is it online? Can they download it? Can they buy it in the record store? Like if we go to maybe HMV or
Well, to be honest with you, it's going to be hard to get this. If you find me and you get a copy, you're lucky to get a copy. If you see me performing and I've got one of these, you'll definitely get a copy. Obviously, if I have it on me. But you can actually get this on iTunes and Amazon to download as a digital version. So that's where you can get it online.
How much is it? Is it free?
What, download?
Yeah.
No, it's on iTunes.
Oh, it's on iTunes?
On iTunes and Amazon. I'm not sure about the price, but it's not going to be anything dear, you know. But yeah, you can get your copy on iTunes or whatever. But as for the CD, well, hey, that's another story.
How many copies have you got?
I've
you
got
said it's gonna be hard to get. Like
I've got quite a few for the moment. I've given out quite a lot, but because I haven't been performing recently, I haven't really been giving out CDs. But if you get a copy, you know, you'll be lucky to get one. You know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, like you heard, you can get it on iTunes or Amazon in case you can't get Mr. Grimes right here.
But that's the digital version, not the CD version. Just the digital, just to let you know.
Okay. Wow. Well, that's the music side. You do other things. I remember seeing you doing some performing arts. I've seen you do your thing online on Facebook because I'm your friend on Facebook. And when you go around doing that performance, especially with no sound, no speech, no nothing, and you just use the gestures and the wind. Tell us more about it because to me it's fascinating.
Literally, that started last year.
Okay.
Like, I just had this idea because I was at a friend's house and it kind of started with there, but it had music towards it. I think I had it on my channel as well. There was like all these mad disco lights and stuff. And they were really like interesting. And from there, I sparked this idea. I said, you know what? Let me go into the park and do something. If it works out, it works out. If not, whatever. But ever since then, I've been doing it consistently, finding a space and just going with that vibe.
Right.
And you know what? I actually find it very therapeutic as well. Very relaxing. I didn't think that in the beginning. In the beginning, I felt calm. But as I was doing it over the year, it felt very relaxing, therapeutic,
Right.
very calming. You know, especially when it may be in your life you have a lot of stress.
Mm-hmm.
It's very good. You know,
Right.
and to connect with nature as well. Yeah, it's cool.
Oh, okay. So, where can we expect you to be performing again? Do you have any plans to, do something out there? Because I know a lot of people, fans, would love to see more of
Well,
what you're doing. Is
it's
there any?
about choosing the right venues, the right place, really. You know, for me, for the past year, just like the performance art vibe as well,
Mm-hmm.
it's about finding the right spaces and making the right connections in terms of people that want this kind of stuff. I'm no longer really just turn up at an open mic and performing
You
because
don't.
no, because I feel that the vibe is completely changed. It's not the same
The
as what
vibe changed.
the vibe has changed, man. Like the open mic thing is a long story for me to get into, but for me, it's not what it used to be. Um, for my own personal reasons, and I'm not trying to diss anybody that's doing open mic. If you enjoy it, you enjoy it. That's cool. But for me, I think it's just about moving on. It's a new cycle. That's what it is. And it's not to say that I won't return one day, but for now, it's just about marching on.
Oh wow! So back to this project. Um, there's a song here. I've not listened to it, but there's one that kind of strikes me with the title, and I think the message must be dope. And that's the number 7 track. It says "Choose wisely."
Ah,
I
yes.
I I don't know what the concept is about, but can you just break it down? That one, I think,
You may have
has a lot
seen
of.
me perform that live. Maybe
Mm,
sometimes. Maybe you haven't. But choose wisely. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's one that people tend to like. And it's about choosing between technology and nature.
okay.
But also it's about just making decisions in general. So people will relate to the main chorus about choosing wisely, making a correct decision.
Mm-hmm.
But to go on a next level, it's about a struggle between nature and technology.
Okay.
Just to kind of break it down, make it a bit more simple. Yeah.
All right. Well, man, I mean, this is a very good insight into, Mr. Grimes, from you starting from where you started from, and all the costume and all the open performances that you do, down to the music. I mean, if I wanted to ask all the questions I need to ask about Mr. Grimes, we ain't gonna finish. But hey, I really appreciate your time. Once again, I'm Bishop Omar, and we're probably gonna do this again another time. Take it up from where we stopped, and gradually get to know more. And but before I go, else can we expect from Mr. Grimes? Because I know you're versatile. It's not just the music and the performing arts. I know you got more talent to do other things, or maybe you got more project coming. Is there something that the fans can be looking forward to expecting from you?
Yeah, just to let you know, I actually dropped another project this year, which was called Survival Art.
Survival
Yeah,
arts.
that's on iTunes. That's on Google Play, so you can download that one as well. So Rogue Against Automation came out last year. Survival Art came out this year.
Oh,
Yeah.
back to back. One, probably another one be dropping next year. We
Who
can look forward
knows?
to it.
Who knows? Who
Next year's
knows?
around the corner. We in October right now. That's dope, man. It's really nice, having you here and sharing that time to just give us an insight into what you're doing, how you're doing it, and yeah, it's any words you have for the fans and the people who's listening to you right now.
All I say is stay tuned for more Mr. Grimes. And as always, F the beef,
Increase the
increase.
peace. We'll come around again and we'll be giving you some more new vibe and new information about Mr. Grimes. Peace. Don't do what I won't do. Don't get into trouble. I'm out.